The successful people in the world used to simply know what others do not know. There was an edge that was given to people by having information or knowledge. But knowledge has become so cheap and so accessible. Please imagine in the 1990s, you would go to a college or a university and you would pay $100,000 or $200,000 to learn about marine biology so that when someone like me, an ill-educated peasant, wanted to understand the birthing cycle of a blue whale, I'd have to hire your stupid ass to tell me about blue whales' babies. But now I can ask AI, explain to me like I'm 10, how blue whales have babies. Knowledge means nothing now. Knowledge means nothing. So how do we differentiate the winners from the losers?
Welcome back to our channel, guys, and in this video we are going to watch another Android and Tate emergency meeting. Just look at my notebook. This is how much I learned from this emergency meeting, and you can also learn this much of knowledge by just watching this video till then. Anyway, in this video Andrew talks about work every day, even on weekends, be patient, knowledge is everywhere, do it now, you don't have time. And he also said that nobody, literally nobody, is coming to save you. You don't have time to lack motivation. Why wealthy people are getting more and more wealthier. Believe in yourself, and it's totally fine to not be motivated all the time. Anyway, if you don't know, I let you know that I also have a Discord server where we talk about money, how we can grow in life, and people help each other to grow in life. So if you want to make money or if you want to grow in life, just join my Discord server. I will leave the link in the description and in the pinned comment. And don't forget to subscribe my channel, because our goal is to hit 10k subscribers. And you can also get my videos as soon as possible if you subscribe my channel and click the bell icon. So please subscribe my channel. Let's start the video, guys.
So one of the reasons we're doing the emergency meeting today is because emergency meetings are part of mine and Andrew's work. They're part of our job. When we're extremely busy, there are fewer emergency meetings, and when we are not so busy, there are more emergency meetings. We don't just like to talk about how you have to work hard, especially in the days between Christmas and New Year's, the day that everyone else is wasting. So we decided to lead by example and to show the world that we do indeed also work on these days by running an emergency meeting today. So for all of you fat on Christmas chocolates, drunk off your talisman tequila for Christmas, waiting for New Year's to get drunk again and have another 2 or 3 days of lethargic bedwetting, we've decided to try to change your minds.
I've got some fantastic news for all of you. You're fucked.
Oh yeah, they're fucked.
The world is fucked. The reason I'm doing this emergency meeting is because I think we need a word of the year. And the word of the year for 2026 needs to be impatience. You all need to become massively impatient, because from what I've seen, I've done my statistical analysis. What I've done is use my superhuman mind to use quantum leap telepathy. Quantum leap and see the future. And I've been in every single room of the future at once. I've been in Congress. I've been in Fort Knox. I've been in that weird locked closet in Malaysia. I've been around and seen everything. And basically, things are going to get a whole bunch worse before they get better. Do you remember last New Year's? Do you remember the optimism? Trump was the president-elect. He's going to save everything. He's going to fix everything. All of it's going to be fixed. They're going to make Bitcoin a national reserve currency.
What was our slogan of the year? Fortune favors the prepared mind.
No, but I remember last year at the end of 2024.
Everything was looking up.
Even us locked in our house. We were still locked in our house. We believed everything was looking up. We believed that Bitcoin was going to the moon. We believed everyone was going to get rich. We believed they were going to fix all the fraud and secure the border. And guess what? They can't even deport people who are stealing billions. It is so ridiculously over, and it is going to get so much worse before it gets better. So the very basic premise is impatience. What I am doing for 2026, and I am not giving you guys advice, I'm telling you what I am doing.
Take it or leave it.
Take it or leave it. If you think that you should listen to the man who has everything, then you should listen. And if not, don't. All of my plans for March, I'm starting now. All of my plans for next November, I am starting now, because I have become massively impatient very much like there is a comet or an asteroid heading for planet Earth. I now believe that every single day we wait, it's going to get harder and harder for anybody to achieve anything of significance. And that is happening for a few reasons. The first reason is because everyone now sees that the game is rigged. The game is rigged, and most people who have money just stole it.
Yeah. People at the top and people at the bottom are stealing from a working class and industrious class of people in the middle who are getting fucked from both sides. The double dildo.
And even worse is that everyone is waking up to this fact. And as people wake up, as most people realize how hopeless the fight is, how unfair the game is, how rigged everything is, a lot of people just simply black pill and doom. That is the answer, because most people don't have hope. You're watching our show. We give you hope. We give you a way out. We tell you what's going to be hard. We tell you what's going to be difficult. But we tell you it can be done if you dedicate yourself. You can have a life worth living. You can forget the politics. You can get rich. You can move to Singapore or Dubai or Tokyo and be rich and have a bunch of children and have a life worth living and build a family office which extracts money from the stock market as the inflation debases the currency, and you can live a life worth living. But most people just black pill and doom. And that is a problem, because when the entire population is black pilled and doomed, do you understand that it makes it harder for you to be successful in your world? Because it is a crab in a bucket mentality. Not only are they trying to drag you down, but most importantly, you can't make people believe in things anymore. Let me give you an example. Last year, you were trading meme coins. Now, you can't make money on meme coins because nobody believes in meme coins. You can't convince people to believe in them long enough for the price to go up. How are you supposed to have a business when everybody doesn't believe that they're hiring your service or working with you will improve their life? How are you supposed to make money when everyone around you believes it's over? The mass demoralization, which is coming from the, what's the word for something when you expect a fantastic ending and it doesn't come?
Anticipation?
No. You expect a fantastic ending and it doesn't come. Anticlimactic. From the anticlimactic 2025. Everybody is monumentally depressed and blackpilling and dooming. And that's going to make it harder for the winners to win, which is why it's so important you create your reality for 2026. And it's also why it's so important you become massively impatient. Every single day you wait to attempt anything, it becomes harder. Game theory. You're going to attempt to roll a 6 on a dice today. If you wait till tomorrow, it becomes a 7-sided dice. If you wait 2 days, it becomes an 8-sided dice. Every single day, it becomes harder. And it's going to get harder because the situation you're in is only going to get worse. Gentlemen, crime is going to keep going up. Fraud ain't going anywhere. Trump can't save anything. The Western world as we know it is imploding. Your way of life as you know it is imploding. And your chance to make money is going to get harder every single day as all the people who you would normally be interacting with, working with, selling to, collaborating with, realize this truth. You need to become monumentally impatient. Whatever your plans are for January 1st need to start today. You don't have 2 days to waste. Whatever your plans were for next summer need to happen now. Impatience is the word for 2026. And I've come to the conclusion with my quantum mind. The conclusion is this. The successful people in the world used to simply know what others do not know. There was an edge that was given to people by having information or knowledge. But knowledge has become so cheap and so accessible. Please imagine in the 1990s, you would go to a college or a university and you would pay $100,000 or $200,000 to learn about marine biology, so that when someone like me, an ill-educated peasant, wanted to understand the birthing cycle of a blue whale, I'd have to hire your stupid ass to tell me about blue whales' babies. But now I can ask AI. Explain to me like I'm 10 how blue whales have babies. Knowledge means nothing now. Knowledge means nothing. So how do we differentiate the winners from the losers? And I think it is differentiated by pure agency, pure attack,
Power
pure
output.
energy, and pure power output, and pure impatience. I will argue this. In 2026, the only people who are going to be successful and make money are the monumentally impatient who take instant action right away, and whatever they're thinking of doing next week, they do now. If they think they need to train, they go gym now. They don't go gym in an hour. They don't go hire a personal trainer and go next week. They don't find a gym and think about it for next month. They don't wait till January 1st. If you feel like you need to be in shape, they go to the gym instantly. The universe, karma, the simulation, God is going to reward the instant action takers. It's no longer the knowledgeable. It is the instant action takers. Impatience is the most important word for 2026. You do not have any time anymore. Guys, patience was the weapon. Patience is how you used to escape the matrix.
Yeah.
You'd go and get a job.
In the 90s?
Yeah.
Sure.
You'd get a job. You'd work hard. You'd wait to get a promotion. You'd save up a house deposit.
Yeah.
You'd pay 10 years of mortgage. You'd add to your 401k. You were patient and you waited and you worked hard, and 1 + 1 = 2, and it all added up into your success. But that's not the case anymore. 1 + 1 doesn't even equal 1. By the time you add taxes, by the time you add inflation, by the time you add to the fact that you might get stabbed to death on your street because your entire community is falling apart.
Inheritance tax.
By the time you understand your job is never going to give you a promotion, you're never going to get paid any more money, you do not have patience. Patience has gone from the weapon, from the anti-venom to the venom. The most patient people now are going to get destroyed. Anyone who says, in 3 or 4 years, they're done. If you think in 3 or 4 years, the world we're going to live in is going to look anything like the world we live in now, you're an idiot.
And your savings are going to be worth anything more than they're worth now. You're an idiot.
You're an idiot. You do not have the ability to be patient anymore. You need to panic. You need to get rich now. You need instant action. You need instant results. Impatience is the most important word for 2026. And I hope that 2025 taught you something that I said to you in an emergency meeting not too long ago, that nobody is coming to save you. In fact, I think we have that clip here, don't we? Is this it here? Like I said, let's look at some Andrew Tate prophecy from not too long ago. Once Trump won, now everyone's sitting there asking Trump to fix their problems, their very specific problems. And the Rebel Alliance, the right, was a band of individualists which all had very different views and hopes. So they're not going to fix all your problems. Nobody is coming to save you. Nothing's going to be better in 2025. Get rid of this. Bitcoin's going to $1 trillion. My 0.1 Bitcoin is enough because I found a podcast that says that. I watch more and more podcasts that say 0.1 Bitcoin will be enough because I don't have more than 0.1 Bitcoin. And Trump and Elon are going to save me and everything's fine. Let me just rage post on Twitter and wait for Bitcoin to go up. That is a mistake. If those podcasts saying 0.1 Bitcoin is enough are accurate, if they are, which is debatable, because I don't think they are, then you should still be trying to earn more so you have 0.2 Bitcoin as opposed to watching those podcasts for hopium. I ask a lot of people what they're doing. They say, locking in, bro. And their version of locking in is just dumb shit. Watching podcasts for hope, rage posting on Twitter for hope.
Well, Andrew says a lot of things, and everything he seems to say comes to fruition, and it remains true to this day, but the circumstances become harder. You have to understand. 5 years ago, when Andrew's saying, the people at the top are going to get richer, the people at the bottom are going to get poorer, the gap's closing, the gap was here. Everyone in the middle still had a chance to get up to the top. Then a few years later, Andrew's saying AI is going to wreck us all. It's going to take all of your jobs. The gap gets smaller, the gap gets smaller. as Andrew said, a single side is being added to the dice every single day. It's going to be the have-nots and the have-yots. Another Andrew Tate quote from back in the day. Your time to get out still exists. There is still a window of opportunity, but every day that goes by, the window shrinks by a much bigger and a much exponentially bigger percentage than it ever did at any time throughout human history.
We need to forget, gentlemen, the childish notions of motivation. We need to forget the childish notions of gumption. I don't feel like, how do I do? We need to forget these childish notions. Every single day you delay, every single day it takes you to reach the end goal, it becomes harder, nigh on impossible on a long enough time frame. You're attempting to climb a mountain. Every single day, the mountain grows. It gets higher, it gets taller. Rock emerges from the earth, from the tectonic plates. You do not have time to lack motivation. You do not have time to struggle with dedication. Your time is up. You must run to the top of the mountain instantly. The less time it takes you to get there, the less distance you have to climb. There is no longer any time for these childish notions of how do I find the dedication and motivation. All gone, because it is getting harder every single day. You cannot find a metric in the Western world, a single metric which is improving for men. It is harder to find a woman worth having. It is harder to afford children. It's harder to make money. It's less safe on the street. Your government hates you. Inflation's out of control. Crime is getting worse. There are more and more migrants arriving by the day. They rape the tax base. It is done. You do not have time anymore to be messaging me about motivation and dedication and how you manage to find the gumption to dedicate yourself to something. All of those childish notions are gone. There is no longer any cotton wool. There are no longer any rose-tinted glasses. There are people who understand it is panic stations, absolute impatience. Everything you've ever wanted, you must get now. And there are people who do not understand this, who are going to take a few steps up the mountain, then take a break, take a rest, go to sleep in their tent, and wake up having a larger climb than before they took any steps at all. You must panic, gentlemen, because things are going to get a whole bunch worse before they get better. So whatever plans you have that were for the middle of next year, that were due to take 6 to 12 months, whatever they are, they must disappear. You must instantly enact these plans. You must instantly take action, and you must aim for instant results. This is not just the result of the world getting worse. It is also the result of the speed of information increasing. Artificial intelligence is increasing the speed of information. If I want to know the size of a blue whale's baby, I don't need a marine biologist. I don't need to go to a university. I don't need to find a book and buy it. I don't have to look it up in a book. I ask Grok and it will tell me. It is that simple. As the speed of information increases exponentially, along with it, the opportunity, the length of opportunities will also decrease. Information is moving faster, meaning opportunities exist for a shorter period of time. You must take action. Let me give you an example quickly.
Go on.
Inside the real world, I remember when we launched 5 years ago.
Yes.
And anyone who's inside of the school knows we have our campuses that teach people how to make money online. And we also have sometimes flash opportunities. We'll send a message and say, there's a quick opportunity here, guys. You can make some quick money. You can farm this airdrop. There's an arbitrage on this poly market bet. If you want to make some quick money, it's available here. Quickly act. Those opportunities used to last a few weeks. Now they last a few hours.
A few hours at most, yeah.
Now at 8 a.m., we'll say, guys, if you're online, you can make some money. And by 10 a.m., the chance is gone. The world is moving faster than it's ever moved. And you are not speeding up. You are not speeding up with the world. You are staying slow, making 6-month plans. 6 months is eternity. With AI intelligence, with quantum computing, 6 months is basically 2200. It's 200 years. You don't have time for that. You need to get impatient. You need to act now. In the chat, while Tristan talks, in the chat, write to me your plans for 2026. I want to read them. Everyone, send me your plans for 2026 and tell me you're going to start enacting them today, because 2026 isn't even guaranteed. By the time Venezuela goes to war with America and Saudi Arabia and the UAE have their proxy war in Yemen, and Ukraine and Russia go to war, and China and Taiwan and Japan go to war, who says we're even going to exist in 2026? We don't have time for this anymore.
And when you're stuck at the bottom, it's very easy to not see the speed of rapid change. The speed of rapid change is actually measurable to someone working their job in a shitty town at a very slow rate. One less neighbor who looks like you, one less neighbor who speaks your language. You know, the cost of a Freddo has gone up 5p. It's been 6 months. The rate of change is very, very small. But because some people are industrious and some people are taking action, I am telling you now, the gap between the wealthy and the poor is getting bigger and bigger, and the world only has a finite amount of resources, and they're going to be taken by the people who take action. A quick example, for the longest time of me being a human being alive, sentient enough to think, the world's richest man was a guy named Bill Gates. Bill Gates' net worth went between 40 and 50 billion dollars. When I was in school, he was the world's richest man, worth 40 billion. When I was in high school, he was the world's richest man, worth 50 billion. When I was in fucking working my first jobs, he was the world's richest man, worth 51, 52 billion. That was a metric that even at the lowest levels you could measure. 2 years ago, Elon was the richest man in the world at 280 billion. He is worth 750 billion dollars today, and he is just one man who represents the industrious, the ultra hardworking, and the ultra wealthy. The amount of resources, the amount of things, watches, Ferraris, fucking clothes, shoes that you want that now belong to the elites is astronomically different. Every single month that goes by, the wealthy are getting wealthier, and if you do not get on the team and start riding that wave up, you are going to fucking drown in the ocean. I've got a few super chats. One of them I'm going to direct to you, the second one. First one is, Abdul asks, are you going to still live in Romania, or is Dubai your new home? My home is the world, and I'll go wherever I want to go. I've never committed a crime. I'm not afraid of anyone. I'm certainly not afraid of going to a jail. So I'll be in Dubai sometimes, Romania sometimes, Europe sometimes, the USA sometimes. I'm going to go where I like. And if some retards want to make up fake crimes to try and put me in jail, good. Try it. I don't give a shit, but I'm not hiding anywhere. The next one, Big Daddy Bank 69, cool name, says, getting rich doesn't feel real, Andrew. How do we avoid losing hope for a reality that seems so out of reach?
So demoralization is the greatest tool of the Matrix. They want you to believe that you don't stand a chance. The devil himself, his primary objective is to demoralize you. They're not trying to destroy you physically. They're not trying to kill you. They're trying to neuter you so that you do not resist enslavement.
They want you alive.
They want you alive and demoralized. And as a man with any kind of red blood, any kind of fire in his soul, you must understand it is your primary objective to outwit the devil. And the devil wants you demoralized. It wants you to quit. You stand 0% chance of getting rich if you do not believe you will be rich. I will tell you exactly how to become rich. But if you don't believe you can do it, you will not follow the instructions. The Hero's Year is only available between Christmas Eve and New Year's Day. And the Hero's Year are 365 sets of instructions directly from me and my team given to you inside of the real world with actionables. We message you on a Monday morning and tell you what to do. We then message you on Tuesday morning and tell you what to do. We tell you what to do every single day for 365 days. And at the end of the year, your life is completely different. Sometimes you're building a large project. Sometimes there's a short 6-hour money-making opportunity, but you will get instructions that pay you every single day. But you have to believe in yourself. You have to believe in the program. You have to believe in the work. You have to sit down and do the actions to finally get paid. If you are demoralized, if the devil has infiltrated your soul and removed the fire from your eyes, then you stand precisely 0 chance of escape. The Hero's Year closes soon. If you're sitting here and understand everything we're saying to you, and you agree with everything we're saying to you, and you don't know what to do, if you're saying, yes, The world is getting worse. Yes, my life's going to get worse. Yes, it's going to get harder. I don't know how to make money. I don't know how to escape. Join the Heroes Year. Go to jointherealworld.com. Join the Heroes Year. We'll tell you what to do. Just follow the instructions and we'll tell you exactly what to do.
In fact, this year we said the same thing last year. Don't waste the time between Christmas and New Year. Join the Heroes Year, etc., etc. Some people who listened to us did. Some people who listened to us didn't. That's the way of the world. I took 3 people into my home just, 2 weeks ago? And I interviewed them about how the year went for them. Check it out on X. I'm Tate the Talisman on X. 2 interviews have been posted. The 3rd one's going to go out probably today or tomorrow. I sat down with people who last year took the initiative to learn day in, day out from us, from our team, and asked them, how much money have you made?
Sorry for interrupting you between the video, but if you don't want to listen to my commentary and my perspective on this video, you can skip and watch the remaining Andrew Tate emergency meeting. I will also show a timer there so you can skip according to your taste. A lot of people are new and they asked me in the comment section, why you are in this video? Why are you speaking in this video? And this type of content. I let you know, people, that the reason I'm in this video, the reason I show my face in these videos is because you all know Andrew Tate is banned on YouTube, and actually my face protects his content on YouTube. That's the reason I'm showing my face. My goal is to deliver those videos to you on YouTube, and my face protects this type of content. I also upload so many videos of Andrew Tate without showing my face, without giving my perspective, my commentary, and YouTube removed those videos. So it's necessary for me to show my face and show my own perspective. By the way, it's not an Andrew Tate channel, it's a commentary channel. So you better know now. Anyway, let's start the conversation. Work every day, even on weekends. So the first thing he talks about is work every day, and this is very important. In order to win at any game, maybe you are doing dropshipping, maybe some other shit you are doing, but you have to show yourself every day. You have to show up every and each day, because sometimes you got lucky. This is the reason I upload my content daily. Maybe someday or one day I'm lucky. Maybe today I'm lucky. And when I upload this content, when I upload this video, it goes to 50k, 100k, maybe, who knows. So this is why you have to show yourself every day. You have to work every day, no skip day, because sometimes you get lucky. Maybe maybe you're doing day trading and one day you are lucky, you make a huge profit. Maybe you are doing YouTube and one day you upload your video and it got 1 million views. Maybe. We learned that we have to work every day. We have to show up on time daily, because at the end, some days are lucky. Some days we got lucky. Some days are unlucky. We have to show up on time every day in order to win. And we have to be impatient. Be impatient. Some people are like those people. Let's talk about those people who are not impatient. They think of starting a business. They think of starting a YouTube channel. But they said, oh, we will do it tomorrow because we are gay. These people never gonna be successful in life because they're not impatient. And let me tell you one thing. Let me tell you the importance of speed, because speed wins every time. I got an idea of starting a YouTube channel. Do it right now. Maybe you don't know what to post. Just open your camera and record a video. Hey guys, I'm giving an introduction. I'm starting a YouTube channel and this is day 1. My name is this and that, and give your introduction and let people know you start a YouTube channel. Speed wins every fucking time. You, no matter what are you doing, do it with speed. You are thinking of going to the gym, go to the gym after this video, or do some push up after watching this video. Anything you want to do it with speed, because speed wins every time. You have to be impatient in order to win. And knowledge, the other thing we are going to learn is knowledge is everywhere. You want to learn about anything, like anything, drop shipping, how we can make money, study, engineering, doctor, anything, just search on YouTube, Google, ask chat GPT. Knowledge is everywhere. Still people are not making money. That's why I make a Discord server, so you people can contact other people who are making money and ask them to teach you how you can make money, and they will teach you definitely. In my Discord server, a lot of people are doing drop shipping, clipping, and a lot of this stuff. So please join my Discord server if you want to improve your life. And some people still don't know how to make money. They're complaining. They know how to make money, but they are still complaining. You know, if you are a fat person, you know the answer is going to the gym. The answer is running. The answer is walking 15k step every single day. You know the answer. If you don't know how to make money, search on YouTube how to make money, or ask ChatGPT how we can make money online. There are a lot of options: trading, clipping, drop shipping, copywriting, business mastery, etc. There are a lot of options. We know how to make money, but the only thing we are not making money because we didn't start. We already gave up before we start. Oh, I will give it tomorrow. I'm gay. I will do it tomorrow. Let me scroll some reel. To be honest, it's raining outside and I'm recording videos for you because work has to be done. Money have to be made. Oh, let me enjoy rainy season because I'm gay. I don't have to work. I'm tired. I don't feel like work. This is all stupid stuff. If you are poor, get back to the work and make some money. Because money is important. Some people say that, so I believe in science. Science is everything. I don't want to make much money. Don't don't ever talk to me again, bro. I want people around me who are making money because I want money. I know the importance of money. Every single person wake up in the morning because they want to make money, because they want to go to their job, work, and make money. This is why everyone wakes up. Mostly people. Anyway, let's talk about why we don't have time. Yes, we don't have time for stupid stuff. We don't have time to waste it on stupid people. We don't have time. We don't have time. If you are thinking of starting it tomorrow, you don't have time. Start it right now. If you are thinking of going to the gym tomorrow, go to the gym now, or do 100 push-up right now after watching this video, because you literally don't have enough time. Don't think you have time. Time goes like this. Time literally goes like this. You don't have time, so stop wasting it. Time is the only thing. You don't have. Time is money. Time is the most valuable thing in this world. Rich people save time. Rich people book a private jet to save time because they know the importance of time, and they know how valuable their time is, and your time is also valuable. So stop wasting time on stupid things. Anyway, Enjoy your video, guys. See you at the end of the video.
Did it change your life? What's it like having money? What kind of watch are you wearing? How did you fly here, economy or business? And the answers will be very telling, and this could be you guys next year if you do the exact same thing.
Another reason you're demotivated is because everyone around you is demotivated. I said it gets harder with the doom and gloom. If you're inside the hero's year, everyone else there is going to believe in themselves. You need to find the positive enclave. You need to find the oasis. You need to find the air pocket. Do you understand? The ship has sunk. You're underground in the water. You're drowning and you're floating from deck to deck. You need to find the air pocket of optimists. Those people all exist inside of the real world. You cannot let the devil demoralize you. Demoralization is what they want. They want you to quit. They want you to give up. And the good thing for the winners is that the more people who quit, the more people who give up, the less true competition you have. You cannot, like I said earlier, talk to me about childish notions like it feels difficult to get rich. It feels hard. I lack motivation. You need to get rid of all of this. You must galvanize your iron mind. You must cement a mentality of only brutal victory. You must sit here and say, I understand that everyone else has quit. I understand everyone else is doom and gloom and black pill, but not me. I am going to escape. I do not believe that an administration is going to help me. I don't believe the world's going to get any better. I don't believe it's going to be easy. I don't care. I'm going to escape anyway. You can join the Heroes Year. We'll give you the exact instructions. All you have to do is action them and follow them, and your life will change. It is that simple. And gentlemen, before we continue, I'm trying to hypnotize all of you. I'm trying to hypnotize you into the most important decision you're going to make before 2026. And that decision is absolute impatience. If you're thinking about joining the real world, join now. If you're thinking about going to the gym, go as soon as this broadcast finishes. Drop and do push-ups as soon as this ends. Absolute monumental impatience. I want everybody to type in the chat, I am impatient. Everybody, hypnotize yourself. Tell the universe, tell the world, tell the cosmos, tell the simulation you're an impatient person. You don't want money tomorrow. You want it today. Tomorrow it's harder to make. The mountain is growing. You want it now. Type I'm impatient in the chat. That is what I want everybody who watches this stream to understand about themselves for 2026. Because the days of waiting, the days of thinking it's going to get better, the days of thinking someone's coming to save us, the days of believing in politics, the days in believing if you sit down and you work hard and you save up, it's all going to be okay. All of those doors to a life worth living are permanently shut. They are closed and they are locked. They are never coming back. You're never going to save your way to owning a house, which goes up 10x in value. You're never going to get a promotion at your job that makes your life worth living. Your city's never going to get better. They are all closed. It is done. The plane is crashing. You need a parachute. You have to get out or you're going to smash into the ground. You are impatient as the plane plummets towards the earth. You need to find a parachute now. You can't find a parachute in 20 minutes. You need one now before you die. If you truly understand what I'm saying to you, type the words, hypnotize yourself, promise it to the universe that you're an impatient, instant action taker, because those are the only ones who are going to survive.
Yeah, they're the only ones. And history is full of winners and losers, and nobody ever remembers the loser's name. But history is full of them. Andrew, do you know what the greatest differentiator between battle success and battle failure has been throughout human history?
Tell me.
Morale. The morale of the army. That's why generals are so important. Yes, the tactics are better. Yes, the strategy is better. But a good general inspires morale. If you have 10,000 people battling against 10,000 other people, and one team is 1% less likely to flee, to cower, to run away, to not swing when they're tired, the team with the morale wins. Impatience and morale are super, super important. So yes, you could sit there and look at the situation and be like, oh, it's hard. How do I stay inspired? Don't be inspired. That's fine. You could just die while the other people kill you, because the world is a battle for resources. You don't make money, you take money. Every dollar that you want, somebody else wants. And they will go out there and work harder than you by just 1% or 2% trying to take that same dollar, and they will get it and you will not. So this year, I'm not going to respond to any questions about motivation. When people ask me, hey, I'm not motivated, hey, it's hard, hey, how do I stay inspired? I'm going to reply, don't. It's fine. Don't. People can listen to me, and people can be my fans, people can be my followers, and people can be on my team, and people can be in the real world or the war room or sitting at this table with me, but they won't say that. But I'm not going to reply to any more questions for the rest of my career online. I'm probably going to be here, 5-10 more years? I don't know when I'm going to retire. But when people say, how do I stay motivated? I'm going to say, don't. Don't then. It's fine. I don't care, and nobody else on my team cares, and nobody else who wants to win cares. You can just be erased to the pages of history that never get written about all the losers who lost the battle.
For all of you impatient people, you need to join the real world now. I need you in my army. We need to win this fight. I need impatient people on my side. I'm a general. I need soldiers. I will motivate you. I will give you the instructions. I will tell you how we win the battle. I will say when to charge. I will say when to raise your pike. I am the general, and we're going to win this fight. But I need impatient soldiers who are galvanized and motivated, high morale, who are ready to charge at the gunfire. I do not need patient soldiers. I do not need soldiers who sit and say, we'll fight tomorrow. Maybe I feel like fighting next week. How do I struggle with motivation? I don't feel like fighting right now. The enemy is at the gates. You don't get to decide when you want to fight. You don't get to decide when you feel motivated. It's not up to you. God is not so nice to you. The world is getting harder and harder, and you must fight and resist instantly. I only want impatient soldiers. We are waiting for you inside of the hero's year. We're going to attack 2026. Everyone else is going to doom. Everyone else is going to gloom. Everyone else is going to fail. Everyone else is going to be waiting for handouts. Everyone else is going to quit. Everyone else is going to cry and moan and bitch. And we're going to win. That's what we're going to do, irregardless of how difficult the game gets. Irregardless of how high the mountain is, we will reach the peak because we are impatient. We do not rest. We do not quit. We do not need salvation or quarter. We fight to the absolute end. Those are the people I want on my team. I will tell you exactly what to do if you are prepared to do it. But your time is up. And the reason we're doing this emergency meeting, just before this, I was talking to somebody who had grand plans for 2026. And they're talking to me about February, March, what they're going to do in November. Yeah. There's no time for any of that. November doesn't exist. It doesn't exist, and you're not even going to make it unless you get your act together. If you don't get your act together, there is no November. There is no tomorrow. It is today, only today. You can take action right now and start building a future worth living, or you can sit, wait, procrastinate, hoping for some handout, for a magical unicorn to come from the sky and shit out a pot of gold, and sit there waiting to be crushed by the oppressive forces of darkness, waiting for the last hope and slither of morale that's in your heart to be extinguished by the devil himself. It is now or absolutely never. It is a time for the impatient to act and for everyone else to fail.
And you can't give up on action. Andrew's point when he played his old video about 0.1 Bitcoin being enough. Okay, well, I don't believe that. But let's say 1 Bitcoin's enough. Let's say 2 Bitcoin's enough. There's a story, an analogy I gave, a fable I gave about 3 years ago on an emergency meeting about people picking up rocks. And some of those people are messaging me now in the super chats, people who heard this, because they clearly have won in life. I'm going to read some of those out in a second. But the story is very simple. You get 10 people, you tell them to pick up rocks. Some people will pick up 1 or 2. They'll complete the task. Some will pick up 30 or 40 just to outdo the others. And some people will stay up. That 1 in 100 person will stay up picking up rocks all day, every day, for as long as you tell them to do it. One day, those rocks are going to turn into diamonds. When they turn into diamonds, sure, the people who complete the task are happy. They've got a diamond instead of a rock. The people who've picked up a few are extra happy. They have a handful of diamonds instead of a handful of rocks. But the person who outworked everybody else now gets to be the king of everybody else. He gets to be the overlord, the manor lord, the underboss of the entire society because he worked nonstop. So even if I'm talking to you and some of these people, I mean, to give you a super chat, hey, I just want to say thank you guys for saving me and my brother's lives. This is from Mika. We were able to move to Dubai together with our business. Forever grateful. Mika sounds like a smart guy. I'm sure he has a Bitcoin or 2 tucked away. But 1 or 2 Bitcoin, Mika, is not enough. Make sure you keep the work ethic up that got you those 1 or 2 Bitcoin. I assume you're inside of the real world until you have 5, 10, 15, 20, 500. Then when it goes to 1 million, you could be one of the world's elite instead of just some guy who can afford a nice car. You have to be picking up rocks always. And you know the worst part about the picking up rocks analogy? They might not even turn to diamonds. They might not even turn to diamonds. We don't know what's going to happen with cryptos. We don't know what's going to happen with Bitcoin. But the game of patience, even if you believe you're doing the right thing, you need to double down and continue to stack it up.
I don't know how else to explain to you people at home that time is running out. Time for the world you want to live in, the world you knew, is all running out. Everything is going to change. And impatience is the most important word for you to have going into 2026. Write it down somewhere, put it on your bedroom wall, stare at every single day, and make sure that you get up and you instantly get things done. Even myself, I'm going to become a lot more impatient. I want to get everything done right away.
Same.
Everyone's asking us to talk about certain things in the world, and you've probably noticed we don't talk about politics as much as before. Let me tell you why. Because it's fucked.
And it hasn't saved anyone.
No, it's fucked.
It's fucked.
It's fucked on a level that most of you can't even comprehend. Do you think a few daycares in in Minnesota run by Somalis are the fraud? You think that's the fraud? You think that's the fraud? You don't think it's the welfare in California? You don't think it's the wars that we print trillions of dollars that go down into black holes? You think the fraud is a few daycares? That's not even the tip of the iceberg. That's not even the salt. That's not even the seasoning on the plate of corruption. You have no idea the level to which everything is completely fucked in these democratic nations. The elections are fucked, all these fake wars, all these NGOs, all this endless welfare, all these grants. It is so fucked that it cannot be fixed. Elon Musk, perhaps one of the most industrious men on the planet, one of the smartest men on the planet, who has managed to solve the rather difficult conundrum of moving things from Earth to space, couldn't fix the deficit of the US government. He couldn't fix it. And they kicked him out for even trying. If that doesn't tell you that it is time to abandon the idea of your nation state taking care of you, of your nation state being the petri dish in which you can build a life worth living, if that doesn't wake you up, I don't know what will. The only tribe you now have is a tribe of winners inside of the real world who refuse to become demoralized and are going to dedicate themselves to a task. The only tribe you now have are the other people who join the Heroes Year and follow the daily instructions to live a life worth living. That's your tribe. Your country doesn't care about you. The people who are the same race as you don't give a shit about you. The people who are the same nationality don't care. Nobody cares. Your government doesn't care. Nobody cares about you. The only thing you have are the few other winners you can find inside the real world, and you need to dedicate yourself to building your own life worth living because everything else is collapsing in real time. And you need to forget this idea that your nation is going to somehow go back to a time where you can work in a factory and save up enough money to get a picket fence, a nice little house, and that a woman is going to sit there and birth your children while you put together fucking lawnmowers without fucking some dude off Instagram who has $1 billion. You're out of your mind.
Yeah. The world you want to live in, it's funny because the world you want to live in exists, but you've all been moved to the poor section. I've given this analogy about airlines often. People who are poor and people who don't understand the way the world works always post photos of old airlines. Have you seen this? So the 50s, 60s, 70s, and they're like, look what they took from us. Flying's so crap nowadays. No. Flying's amazing. It's better than it's ever been. But back in the 60s, only rich people flew. Now when rich people fly, we get beds, pajamas, massages, showers. We get more than we ever did before. They just added a poor section. You see, you're living your life, and you don't realize that you've been delegated to the poor section because the world you want to live in isn't in your town anymore. There are realities where you live in a nice, safe neighborhood. You walk outside, you wave to your neighbor, you walk down the street, you go to the store, you got a wife at home, she's giving you kids, you got a nice car. Everything's fine. You're not going to get robbed. You're not going to get raped. There's no terrorist attacks. Sure, that world exists. In Zurich, in Singapore, places in Hong Kong, Dubai. There are lots of places, Saudi Arabia, Bahrain. There are lots of places in the world where that does exist. But the single common denominator, like with the people flying on aircraft in first class that are better than the 50s, is that every single person living in that world is at the very least a millionaire. And if that doesn't wake you up to want to be rich, I don't know what will.
The real world is the only way out. You believed in meme coins last year. That was a lie. You believed in Bitcoin. Well, that clearly isn't working, is it?
And
a job ain't going to work. A university getting a bullshit degree from some uni that you get in debt for isn't going to work. If you're not going to join the real world and dedicate yourself to the heroes here, I ask you, what else are you going to do? There is no alternative. You cannot save your way out of this. You cannot be patient your way out of this. 1 + 1 does not equal 2. It is getting harder every day. What options do you have? A job won't save you. University won't save you. Crypto won't save you. The only hope you have is the hero's year inside of the real world. That's it. There is no alternative. This is a mass test from the simulation as to whether you want to actually succeed or not. There is one option. There is one path up the mountain. You're either going to take it or you're going to sit and wait for the avalanche and get crushed. Gentlemen, impatience. 2026 is the year of absolute brutal impatience. You no longer wait. If someone wants a meeting, it has to happen right away. Someone wants to talk, it's now. Someone wants to do business, pay me. No more games. Every single second, the game gets harder. Absolute brutal impatience. That's what I want to see from every single student of mine, everybody who understands what I understand about 2026, about the world we're living in, and about the reality of the situation we face. There is no time left. Forget all of the childish notions of dedication, motivation, patience, perseverance, all that crap. That is gone. You need to act and win now. That's my message to you all for 2026. 2025 has been a monumental disappointment on nearly every level. It has disappointed us, and it has black-pilled a large swath of the population, quite rightedly. But you are better than that. The devil cannot trick you. The devil will not demoralize you. You will not give up. You will not be browbeaten. You will not sit and believe it is impossible. Everybody else around you will cower and fail. They are crabs in a bucket. You are not a fucking crab. You are better than that. You're not going to sit in a bucket fucking covered in water and other crabs like a retard waiting to just die an insignificant, unimportant life that nobody ever remarks over or talks about once you're extinguished. You are not a crab in a bucket. You're a full-grown fucking man. And if you want to win, you need to win today.
So this is the end of the video, and let's talk about before starting the conversation, please subscribe to my channel, because I want, or we want, it's our goal. It's not only my goal, it's our goal to hit 10k subscribers as soon as possible. And it also motivates me to record more videos if you subscribe that button. Anyway, let's talk about you don't have time to lack motivation. In the previous conversation we talk about how we don't have time, and in this video in this conversation we are going to talk about why you don't have time to lack motivation. Some people still lack motivation. I love to talk about motivation. It's my one of my favorite topic. So some people said that, oh, I'm tired, I don't feel like to walk. I'm tired because I'm tired. My back is hurting because I'm gay. I'm not a man. What kind of motivation you want, bro? What kind of motivation you want? You know what's my motivation? It's raining outside and I can't eat. I can't have money. I don't even have money to buy a full-size ice cream and watch Netflix. I don't even have AC in my room. That's my motivation. I don't even have my own mobile. That's my motivation. You see that background? It's not that cool, is it? No, that's my motivation. You know, there is no watch in my wrist. That's my motivation. No Rolex, no RM, no Patek Philippe. I can't even pronounce those words properly. That's my motivation. I want to get each and everything I want. I want to get every single thing I want. That's my motivation. Find your motivation. What's your motivation? If you are poor, you want a Ferrari, that's gonna be your motivation. And once you realize that it's totally depend on yourself, you have to work, nobody is coming to save you, you never gonna lack motivation, because you don't have time to lack motivation. I motivated all the time, because when I look at my situation, when I look at myself, when I look at my finance, when I look at my bank balance, and it's empty. Right now, if I open my bank balance, it's literally zero. And that's my motivation every single time. I want to buy a yacht. Sounds crazy. How can how can a 18 years old man buy a yacht? Even he don't have resources. He don't know what to do. How? But still I believe, there is a belief in myself. The only thing I have is belief in myself that I want to buy, and that's my motivation. Buying a yacht is my motivation. I'm gonna be always motivated. I'm gonna always motivated for the work until I buy a yacht. Set your goals high, because you don't have time to motivation. Oh, let's search, let's watch a motivational pages. You don't have time for motivation. Get back to the work. After watching this video, I dare you to do 100 push-ups and get back to work. If you don't know what to do, or you don't know how to make money, just join my Discord server and talk to other people how you can make more money. The next topic we are going to talk about is how wealthy people are getting more wealthy, and there is a science behind it. There is a whole science. And let me tell you one thing, making money is harder in today's era than it was before. Like, how you gonna make money in 1990s? Just open a store, shop, grocery store, or anything, or a bookstore. You can literally make a bunch of money by just opening a shop. But right now, everything is online. You are selling something for $100, and Amazon is selling the same thing for $69 or maybe $68, whatever it is, but cheaper than you. People gonna buy from Amazon and not you. There is a competition. Making money is the hardest thing in today's era, but it's the only choice we have in order to get what we want. What we want seriously. Do you want your girl to love you more? Do you want your parents to be proud of you more? Do you want a yacht? Do you want a Ferrari, a Lambo? Get rich, become a winner. It's not about getting rich, it's about becoming a winner and not be a loser. Get rich, get what you want, be in physique, be in shape, and be a winner. And the reason is why wealthy people are getting wealthier day by day is because making money is so difficult, but multiplying money is easy. If I have $1,000, I can invest it on. Let's invest my $1,000 into different things. It's just an example. $100 in something, $100 in something, $100 in gold, in Bitcoin, in this and that and this. So I invested $100 in different businesses, and now my money is multiplying. The best thing you can do is to make some money and invest it in a right place. That's how wealthy people are getting wealthy, because money attracts money. If you don't have money, you are not going to make money. You have to make money, then you have to attract big money and take as much risk as you can. That's my favorite topic. Believe in yourself. You can't win without believing in yourself. That's the most important thing you have. I already said that I want to own a yacht. And maybe you are laughing at me. Maybe you are laughing at me right now. How this boy gonna make it to a yacht? But I only have one thing. I don't have any sport. I don't have any sport at the background that if it doesn't work, I have this anything. No one is supporting me right now financially. No one is there for me. I'm alone. and the only thing I have is believe in myself. This is all I have. Believe in myself that I'm going to buy a yacht. The only thing I have is believe, and I know that I'm going to make it. I'm going to make it because I believe in myself that I am the main character. Everyone is side character. I am the main character in my life. I am the main hero in my life. And if I don't believe in myself, then I deserve to lose. Then I deserve to lose. A lot of people, when I said something, someone to something like, I believe in you, you are going to reach, you are going to make it because I believe in you, you have a lot of potential. And they will like, oh no, 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 I'm not that person, I am not that good. And I was like, what are you saying, bro? What are the hell are you saying? I, a stranger, your friend, believe in you that you are going to make it, and you are saying, oh no, I'm not that good. I mostly most of my audience comment that I believe in you. You are going to reach very soon. You are going to get whatever you want. You are going to be more famous, and you get more and more subscriber. Someone commented me on my one of my video that you are going to hit 2.5 million soon, and I was like, wow, this person, a stranger, believe in myself that I'm going to hit 2.5 million subscriber. If a stranger believe in myself, then why not I believe in myself? Why not should I believe in myself that I am going to hit 5 million? How gay is it if a stranger believes in yourself that you are going to successful, and you are just sitting in your room and saying, no, I'm not that good. You're never going to make it until you believe in yourself. Believing in yourself is the first thing. Believing in yourself is the first thing, because without believing in yourself, you are not going to make it. Anyway, this video is end, and I hope you enjoy my video. And if somebody is watching this video till then, you made it, bro. You already made it. Your mindset is good. Just join my Discord server and talk to other people. Talk to me how you can make money, how you can grow in life. And please subscribe my channel. Anyway, I believe in you. This person believe in yourself that you are going to make it. You are the main character of your life, and you can get whatever the hell you want. Just be consistent and do the work. Stop wasting your time. Goodbye. God bless you guys. All of you guys who are watching, God bless you.